in a row.
And here in Utah, our mountains are covered in the white stuff.
Yeah, we're getting some rain in the valley. It's the perfect combo.
It is. It's such a good combo and great totals, helping us out really statewide. So to look like today, as you look towards Ben Lomond Peak, Michael sending us this photo. Isn't that gorgeous? This is one of the areas that picked up a tremendous amount of precipitation in the last couple of days. Final storm totals in 7.7 inches of rain at Ben Lomond. That is incredibly impactful when it comes to our basins. Farmington Canyon getting over 6 inches. 5.29 Provo Canyon, Trial Lake getting 3.3. Important as the headwaters for our major rivers in northern Utah, and 2.9 in Kolob, so in the southern portion of the state. Incredibly large numbers for a rather short span of time. These storm totals span from 6 a.m. Monday through today. An atmospheric river coming through. Now high pressure's taking control, and that's going to change the game here for just a little bit. Air quality impacts coming with that high pressure, but another storm is right around the corner. As you just heard, California in the west tapping into more moisture. So will the Beehive State. Have to show you this one. It's Bear Lake or Bearcat Lake. Hi. Oh my goodness, so much snow, almost a foot up there. Carol and I are taking that one. Absolutely love it, and we know they picked up 11.5 inches towards Bear Lake. Liberty getting 22, 11.7 in Eden, backside of the Wasatch really getting hit hard. Sunnyside got 10, so Castle Country. Our mountain valleys doing well. Manway got 7.4, so up in Cache Valley. Just to give you an idea of some of those totals. Can't get over Bear Lake where it was cold and yes, very snowy. So today changed the game because we had some lingering snow showers because of the placement of the jet today. That cleared, and as we made it into the afternoon, we started to see high pressure taking control. That's a ridge over the Beehive State of high pressure starting to build. Tonight, that jet stream is higher, and that's going to allow for that ridge to really dig in its heels as we get through the next couple of days, and that jet stream is going to help take any moisture to the north of us, and the ridge is going to block that coming into the Beehive State, so we get a little bit of a break. That means that high is going to keep us, well, dry for the next couple of days. Cloud cover moving in right now, but we know we're not dealing with any wet weather as we roll through our Thursday. With high pressure this time of year, yes, we see impacts for air quality. Tomorrow, clean air for the Wasatch Front, but it's the eastern side of the state, Uinta and Duchesne County, looking at elevated particulate matter. So we are going to see with fresh snow on the ground that air quality and cold temperatures, trapping cold air at the surface. Vernal staying in the 20s for daytime highs. Here's a look at the storm pattern. High pressure holding on Thursday and into Friday, but you know that front is approaching. Here we are by late Friday, so we close out the work week with dry conditions. Weak little wave comes through on Saturday, giving us a little bit of an appetizer of what's going to happen. Here comes a warm front Saturday into Sunday, because that is associated with our next cold front at 11 a.m. We see moisture in different portions of the state for the latter half of your weekend, and that rain could switch to snow. We stay pretty active as we roll into Monday. Yep, here we go. Another round of wet weather, rain and snow in the forecast as we get through several days next week. 30s and 40s for daytime highs, 20s in Vernal, as I mentioned, 30s in Castle Country, 40s for the I-15 corridor, and 53 in St. George, where we will welcome rain back into the forecast on Sunday, and temperatures in the 50s down there in Washington County. The Wasatch Front follows the same pattern, but you see that weak little wave on Sunday, and that kind of kicks things off, and we're off to the races yet again with that wet weather as we roll into next week. Daytime highs in the 40s. Can you believe 7 inches?
No.
At Ben Lomond Peak?
How about those totals?
That's amazing.
So impressive.
I know, and I have to say the snowcat was a different kind of snowcat was my jam.
That was
tonight.
funny. I like the little pet.
Oh, you have to. Oh, thanks, Carol, for sending that. Yeah, gotta love it.
Thank you, Alana. Time now for a look at sports with Dana Green.
A barn burner for the Wolverines.
This team is so hot they could melt the snow.